Simpsons episode 40, Homer Defined.
Ooh.
So this is the 5th episode of season 3, and what an episode it was.
I love this episode.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it at first because I'd forgotten completely the Milhouse Bart stuff.
Oh, really?
And it seemed like that was sort of the focus of it at first, but then when it became sort of Homer, it became the stuff where Homer was, doing the meltdown. I instantly remembered it and thought, oh my god, what a classic episode.
It's this episode. Yeah,
this is a complete masterpiece of this one.
I love this one.
Even as a kid, I used to really like this and responded to like how good it was. Like some of them like season 1 ones, you don't realise how bad they are, or some you don't realise how good they are. This one's instantly like you can tell this is just a great episode.
It's a classic episode. This.
So why don't you briefly explain what happens in Homer Defiled?
Of course, the nuclear power plant is in crisis. It's going to melt down.
Yeah.
And it's up to the safety inspector to sort the crisis out. Who turns out to be, of course, Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
So the whole town's going to shit, nuclear holocaust happening, and Homer randomly picks the button which saves the day. He feels guilty because everyone's praising him as the hero when he knows he's an absolute idiot.
Yep.
And in the B plot, a little bit more grounded. Milhouse's mother has said he can't hang out with Bart anymore because Bart is a bad influence. And it's all about, the relationship between Bart and Marge at the end of it all. It's really sweet, it's really nice.
Yeah. That's correct, yes.
That's pretty much it.
That's all that happens, yes. But, oh my god, it's a great episode. There's so many clever things, and I think this is the most ambitiously directed so far.
I love the, it's a small thing, but I love the music cue when he's picking, Edie, Beady, Miny, Mo, and the music matches like do 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 do. That's a great little piece of music.
It is. Well, the standout sequence of the episode by far is the actual bit where the meltdown is happening, and then obviously it gets averted at the last minute. But that 2-minute sequence where it's the disaster's announced and it goes through everyone, and it's really well done. All the shots are so ambitious, showing more of a crowds than you've seen in most of the episodes so far.
I like the stuff of how the different characters react to the meltdown. Yeah. Like Marge is praying and she's like, I'll become a better Christian. I'll give the Paul something they actually want. Barney's like, oh, I don't care, I lived a good life. And then the old folks don't hear about it, so we just change the channel.
Yes.
Which I thought was a nice little touch.
That's correct.
Also, the first episode where it's unambiguous about Smithers' feelings towards Mr. Burns.
Oh, yeah.
He admits that he loves Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
Which is great. And Mr. Burns is like, thank you for making my final moments on Earth awkward.
Yeah. Pretty much every scene on this had a great line or a moment that was really funny. There was no filler in this episode. It was all great. To the point where I thought the B plot was slightly underdeveloped, just because of how much time they spent on. Not even a criticism really, because the A plot was so strong. It was good that they spent all the time there. But yeah, so well defined these characters at this point. You can cut to anyone, and the writers know how they were going to react and everything. Yeah. You can get a lot of humour from there. Is this the first one to feature Otto as a proper kind of character? Yeah. Because at the beginning, Bart stays on the bus with Otto, and he gets driven around, and there's some jokes about Otto being a stoner. Yeah. Well, Bart's depressed because Milhouse didn't invite him to his party, his birthday party. Yes. But yeah, they've introduced another character now who'll play in a few episodes, Otto. I don't think this is the first time he's on, but the first time he's got a proper personality, and he's doing Otto Man.
That's actually his last name as well.
Otto Man.
Yeah.
Otto Man.
Otto. No, Man is his last name. Alright. Hey, Otto Man.
Ah, okay.
So it's a joke, innit?
Yeah. But yeah, further explanation. This had a lot of the. This is probably one of the first an episode that has most of the sort of great characters in. It had Apu. You had Otto, you've got obviously it uses the meltdown as an excuse to go into all these different places and
you got lots of Mr. Burns, lots of Smithers. Yeah, I think you have a first appearance of Shelbyville actually. Really? I don't think it's been mentioned before. All is shown. Yeah. I think it's the first time they go to Shelbyville, which will be expanded upon in one of my favourite episodes, Lemon of Troy.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's one of my favourite. I love that episode.
That might be my second favourite episode.
Oh, yeah.
But that's amazing. Yeah, you have a theory about a certain Shelbyvillian, don't you?
Oh, I do, yeah. Because this episode features Milhouse's mum. Yeah, is it Leanne or? Loanne. Loanne and Kirk Van Houten. One of my favourite jokes in the episode where Milhouse's parents divorce. Yeah. Spoilers. and Kirk is staying in this really crappy like bachelor apartment, and his bed's shaped like in a race car, and he's like, oh well, my bed's a race car. How are you going to be that, Homer? And he's like, I share a big bed with my wife. He's like, oh yeah. And then it has but of course it's got to be amazing thing at the end. Was like,
kind of borrow a feeling.
But anyway, so as I've kind of gotten a little bit older, I've found it increasingly weird that Milhouse's parents look exactly like each other.
Well, like my parents do, and everyone's, don't they?
Exactly, yeah. But they both have like the same shaped nose, the same blue hair, the same kind of rectangle eyebrows, the same type of glasses, to the point where I'm getting a little bit creepy vibes coming here, which would go a long way to explain Milhouse
and his problems, his eccentricities.
There's another amazing joke later on where it's like, Mrs. Simpson, I'm really worried about your son's raging homosexual tendencies. And it's like, oh, Bart, homosexual? Oh, sorry, wrong file. I was reading Milhouse's.
How great was the joke in this one? Milhouse is bouncing up and down on the swing.
Oh yeah,
not the swing.
They call them
seesaw.
Seesaw. They call them teeter-totters in America.
Why?
I don't know. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But yeah. So I always thought it was really dodgy how Milhouse's mum and dad look exactly like each other. It's revealed in a later episode because Kirk, in the Lemon of Troy episode, Kirk's like, oh, I heard about goddamn Shelbyvillians. And Luann's like, well, I'm from Shelbyville. Now, in a later episode, you find out that the founding of Springfield and Shelbyville was based on a disagreement between Jebediah Springfield and something Shelbyville, because Shelbyville wanted it to be legalised that you can marry your cousin.
Yeah.
He was very, very proud of the fact that he wanted to marry his cousins.
Yeah.
And Jebediah Springfield was like, no, we're not having that in our town. Yeah. And that's what caused the divide. So it just makes me wonder, parents look very similar to each other. And one of them who's from Shelbyville, a town's foundation who was built upon marrying your cousin. Yeah. I'm not accusing him of anything, but I'm a little bit worried about Milhouse's parentage. Yeah. And the sordid story that led to Milhouse.
That's a theory so silly and convoluted. It could be on the AV Club's Great Job Internet, which actually once ran a article about some guy had a theory that the majority of The Simpsons was a coma by Homer. You know the episode Duffless when he's in the coma?
Oh yeah.
Well, his theory was, what if he never got up? And he was in the coma, and that's why the episodes got increasingly more dreamlike and strange, because that's like season 4.
Like The Sopranos.
Yeah. It's like that.
It's like if Tony never woke up
from his coma.
Oh,
spoiler alert!
Spoilers.
I meant in season 1 where he's unconscious for a few minutes after.
Because he has his panic attack, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean maybe he never woke up from a panic attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But yes, that could be a feature on that. We're going to rocket to fame on your controversial Shelbyville Luann, whatever it is.
Luann.
Yes.
It all fits.
It does all fit. Milhouse does look like an incest victim.
An incest victim.
No,
a child born of incest.
Yeah, you don't want to be accusing. You've already these fictitious characters of anything else.
They've nothing left.
Next episode. Why are they yellow? Anyway, yes. What would you give Homer defecates out of 10?
I'd give it a 10.
I would give it a 10. It's a great episode.
Yeah, I love this episode. I've always loved this episode.
I think it's the funniest one so far.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even mention a really nice recurring joke which feeds into the ending where Homer says, the look up stupid in the dictionary, there'll be my name against it. And then he keeps on doing it through the whole episode. So it says Lucky, and it shows Homer Simpson. And then it shows, guilty, and it shows Homer Simpson. Yeah. And then at the end it becomes an actual phrase, to achieve something but through stupidity. Yeah. To do a Homer Simpson. Yeah. Which is nice. I really like that little joke.
It was very good.
Yes. But yeah, it's a 10 out. I love this episode.
It's a classic episode. It's one of the best of the early sorts. Up until season 4, which I think is like the highlight. 4 and 6 are the best, but up until then it's probably one of the best ones.
I think so, yeah.
It's not the best one so far, I don't think. I don't think it's as strong as Lisa's Substitute or a couple of other ones in season 2. But it's a great episode. It just does everything perfectly.
Yep.
A really good character study of who Homer is.
Yep.
This is a thing, he didn't purposely do the meltdown and all like he would in this one. He didn't like fall over a shoe or something and then do it like that. No, but yeah, great episode.